Hey, good afternoon, good evening, back again. Just a quick installment with what I caught last night. I noticed instantly with this nonsense it was 50 minutes and 3 seconds. Hmm. Also, can I ask who thought this person was going to actually do or give anything of substantial goodness back to the people? Or is it just a straight mocking? Because I skimmed through and I would say it was a mocking. Tried to do it neatly, but it's a blatant mocking. And obviously, to get clout, he's already got how many subscribers? But clearly, clout, again, KSI boxing, clout, just for a quick cash spinner. Mayweather McGregor. I can't remember all of that off the top, but oh my goodness. Now, what was it? Hurricane Harvey and how that was all synced up. Oh my goodness. Listen. Listen. Oh wow. Crazy. But anyway, let's continue. Oh, flat Earth equals 53. Interesting. And 37. Why is that interesting? Because it came out on the 21st. Yeah, it brought out on the spring equinox, 21st. 12th prime is 37, and the 21st prime is 73. That's why the guy in the Big Bang Theory loves that number, because he understands the Saturn code. Well, at least the people that make the show do, and give him that dialogue to say. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. And maybe the time I saw it in the UK, it was just before 12. I just noticed that the life lesson number was 35, which is interesting in itself. Logan Paul equals 99. Oh yeah, notice the 36 is there. See that? So when he, for the timing that he brought it out, stateside timing, yeah, time zone, etc. The day numerology, 3 at 21 at 20 at 19 is 63, and you got a life lesson number of 36. You see that? Nice. Logan Paul equals 99. Flat Earth to the edge and back equals 99. He's born apparently on April 1st and he's 23 years old currently, sorry. So I'll say apparently he's born on April 1st. But obviously somebody has to be. So as I say, who's he trying to fool here? Not me. Same where I know the year starts truly like the transition period from now, just like on December 21st, where the sun doesn't move because it's in the crucifix star constellation, and the sun doesn't move, just like they say Jesus dies and then rose again 3 days later, and then you have Christmas, etc. And then New Year's comes up about a week after that, or just under. Basically, that 10 days from the 21st to the 1st of January, move that to 21st of March, beginning of April, spring, fresh. Why would you have something that, if it's complete and you've done the 360, not 365 as they've given us? Think about it. They've given you 365 days of the year. Okay, so then if the sun goes through each day 1 day to degree, so to speak, see how simple that is? Where are you coming with your 365? And then January cuts through winter the way it does, or winter doesn't. You know what I mean? It's a bit strange, don't you think? Think about it. Nature, hibernation, fall asleep in the winter, wake up, spring, fresh. Yeah, I remember these people don't work on our calendar system that they've given us. They work on 13 month moon lunar cycles, following particular Jewish festivities and etc. etc. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's to do with Solomon's temple, destruction of this or some special sacrifice, Lupercalia stuff going on that happens in February, I think from February 13th. Yeah. And isn't that funny? 213 equals death in Gematria. Again, Tupac died. When did he release his album? 13th of February, his last album. He died 213 days later. I think that was on 14th of September. Yeah. So anyway, let's continue. Forgive those adverts in the back. So again, 47 I was just looking at because obviously 47th prime. Oh, hold up. He's born. What did I just see there? I just saw a 4-5 return. Sorry. Logan Paul 45. Logan Paul 45. Okay. From his last birthday to the release is 50 weeks, 4 days, 45. Some of Saturn's Magic Square is 45. And then again, sorry. 11 months, 20 days. The 47th prime is 211. It's 211, yeah? You see that? It's all time. Saturn. Flat Earth is equals 74. Okay, this is without the full date span. You see with the end date tick up the top there? I'm sure space and NASA and all that sort of stuff is... Anyway. Oh yeah. Oh no, that makes sense. So the 353 from his birthday last year to the release, and it's also a span of 50 weeks and 3 days, yeah, regardless of the 353 days, and then he gives you his his flat earth proposal with a mark of 50 minutes and 3 seconds. I mean, come on, man. You're not fooling anybody. Definitely not me, not on my watch. NASA equals 28. Oh, and the 73, remember? And 35. Don't know why I put the 28. Forgive me for a sec, I can't think. Why did I put the 28? Oh, I'm not sure. I know NASA 17, but I don't, no, I can't remember. Forgive me. Forgive me on that. Something will probably pop up in a sec from what I've done. Oh, don't worry about that. Anyway, just taking the 35 and 73 for obvious reasons. Antarctica trip he's talking about as well. Look at the 63 there and the 93. Remember the date numerology and the life lesson number. And his name, etc. And something else, I think it was the title, equaled 99. Even Antarctic Trek, because I made a mistake from how they worded it in the paper, on the online paper, whatever. I put trip instead of trek, but it's funny because it still equals the same thing. Isn't that beautiful? And 54. Yeah. I noticed the 119 with the date duration as well, if he was paying attention. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Wholeness.